Hi everyone, my name is Grace from Eyebrow Properties, and it is my duty to help you make the smartest decisions when it comes to real estate investment. This morning, I want to quickly talk to you about the power of initial deposit. As a real estate investor, you need to understand that the initial deposit you make today can make all the difference in your real estate portfolio. I'm going to give you three reasons why I say initial deposit has all the power. Number one, an initial deposit will save you from a lot of procrastination. So many times, I'm sure you must have seen a property you really like and you want to invest in, but one thing or the other, you start procrastinating. Or sometimes you can even say, "Oh, I'm going to wait. When I have the money complete, I'm going to buy." Most times, you are not always lucky because is either the price may have increased or the property is already sold out and is no longer in the market. But when you see a property that has an option of making an initial deposit and spreading your payments across some period of time, it is advisable that you key into that property by making that initial deposit because that could make all the difference. Number two is that an initial deposit will help you lock down on the property before the price increases. If you're familiar with the real estate market, especially in Lagos, you realize that a lot of properties that come into the market, before you know it, the price would have increased because of development, infrastructure, etc., that happens inside that estate. So a property can launch right now at 5 million, and in the next 1 month it is selling for 8 million, 7 million, thereabout. So it is always advisable that when you see such properties in the market, just make your initial deposit, especially when it is at the pre-launch offer um period, because most times properties with pre-launch offers are below market price. So if you see a property that it has a pre-launch offer, it is advisable you just make an initial deposit to key in, because when you make an initial deposit, even if the price increases, it does not affect you. Number three is that an initial deposit will help you maximize your return on investment. There is no doubt about it. I'm going to use a client of mine as an example. She got a property in Abamade Sonia about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago now. She got it for 22.5 million. Right now, that property is still selling, but it's selling for 50 million naira. At the time she purchased it, she keyed in with an initial deposit and chose to spread her payment for 2 years. That means the client is still paying for that same property, but has already gotten 100% return on investment on said property. Do you understand? That means she has maximized her. So even if the property keeps increasing, the return on investment she will get as an investor who invested 2 years ago at the time of launch and someone who is buying for 50 million now, the return on investment will not and cannot be the same. So as a real estate investor who wants to maximize your return on investment, it's always better for you to key in at the earliest possible stage, and an initial deposit will make it easy for you to do that. Make your initial deposit and spread your payment within the available payment plans. I saw something somewhere. It says you cannot finish what you don't start. So, in order to start, you need to make that initial deposit. And before you know it, you're done with your payments. If you're listening to me this morning, you want to make real estate investment, do not overlook the power of initial deposit. Just make that deposit. Bye.